All right, welcome everybody to another episode of Fair Fitful Podcast. I'm Brandon Freno, joined by me is my fellow co-host, Now You're Getting Podcast, Dion Johnson. How we doing, man?
Hey, we good, man. We good. Let's get into it, man.
Yes,
Definitely
sir.
a good ass whooping that we went ahead and gave them Redbirds.
Yes, sir. We sure
Mm-hmm.
did. All right, let's jump right into it. So, what'd you see different from the offense, especially in this game compared to last Sunday's game versus the Chargers?
Let me say this: we used our weapons. Debo
Mhm.
scored. Ayuk scored. Kittle scored. We used our weapons. What a fucking coincidence!
Mhm.
They've been here all year, but we just used them, lad. Just on Monday night. So
Mhm.
I'm sorry, man. We went out there and we balled. You get 2 tugs from Kittle, 2 tugs from IU, one from Debo running the ball. I'm happy with that. I don't care who scores. I just want us to score. Think about it like this: 38 points. We should be doing that every fucking week. There should be no
Yeah.
reason we don't.
Yeah. For
Not
real.
with the high power offense that we have. And the reason that I state that is simply because there is no one hurt on offense. Every offensive weapon we have is fully healthy. The line, fully healthy. Receivers, fully healthy. Running backs, fully healthy. Jimmy, fully healthy. There's no reason we shouldn't be putting 38 to 40 fucking 5 points up every damn week. I'm sorry. I'm loving it. I was very happy. And that's what I saw from the offense. Now, you know what I did see over the last 2 games?
Hmm.
Elijah Mitchell is the better pure running back.
Mhm.
A lot of people may give me flack for that, but Mitchell is the better pure running back, whereas CMC is probably the better dual threat. CMC had over 100 scrimmage yards, but if you look at CMC and his numbers, he's averaging probably, I think, a little more than 3 yards a carry. Um, as far as that goes. No, the Jets shouldn't. Let me tell you why. And I'm glad you brought that up, Throwback. I'm glad you brought that up. I created my first short on YouTube today. I'd never done it before.
What?
And I
Really?
purposely used a background with Jimmy Garoppolo in a Jets jersey. Let me explain really quickly because I don't have a lot of time. Here's the thing. What did the Jets do? They said, hey, did you feel like you let the defense down by not scoring? Whoa, holy shit. Yeah, you got to get that dude out of there. I don't know what's going on, but this darkest, I don't know who the fuck that
Horrible right now.
is. Yeah, we got to kick that guy. I don't know what's going on, but he over here asking for money and shit. I don't know. Either
Oh,
way, D, what's good, baby?
what's
You
up,
guys
Christian?
couldn't wait till I could get fucking get home. Shit.
No,
What
motherfucker, what is you on now?
the fuck? I'm fucking rushing to the grocery store.
Let these over here, man. Turn this motherfucker on. So I'll walk through the store and do a show. I don't give a shit. Anywhere I'm at, they know it's Niners on mine. So what I was saying really quickly was the reason Jimmy will not survive in the New York media area is because questions like that will be asked. Our media is soft. We don't ask shit like that. The Bay
Mhm.
Area media ain't doing that. But I can tell you right now, there's plenty of games over Jimmy's time in San Francisco. We could have asked that very question. And there's one game in particular this year you could ask that question is versus the Atlanta Falcons. The defense shut them down with over 8 minutes to go in the third quarter, and we gave them nothing. You could have asked Jimmy Garoppolo that question, but here's the difference. Jimmy don't take accountability. We all know that. This ain't nothing new. We saw him take accountability, and it blew our minds. We were confused, like, what the fuck? Why are you taking accountability? Where's Jimmy Garoppolo, and what did you do with him? Because this ain't a person that I know. It is what it is. At the end of the day, I have nothing negative to say about Jimmy. He played a damn good game. He gave us 4 fucking touchdowns. We won. I don't care. At the end of the day, I don't care how the touchdowns are scored. I just want touchdowns instead of field goals. We had 11 possessions. We scored on 6 of those drives. Very simple.
Yeah, and our third down efficiency was pretty phenomenal in
Tremendous.
Sunday.
Ever since CMC has been here, it's been fantastic. And he is the key to that. He has been doing well.
Jimmy looked great. Those 2 throws to Jennings should have been both caught too. Like
yeah. It's
just,
unfortunate.
you know, I would have called pass interference. It's kind of bullshit. But then the other one, it looked like it was out of Jennings' reach, and Jennings had it in his fingertips. He should have caught that.
Yeah, was it that deep pass, right?
That might have been the best deep ball I've seen Jimmy throw. That was right on the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let's get your thoughts real quick on the offense. What'd you see different compared to last week's game versus Monday's?
Jimmy's playing with confidence. This is the first time I feel like I've seen him play with confidence since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of besides myself, like, oh my God, he's playing with confidence. He's playing good. He's not making stupid decisions. All the throws are pretty much on the money. That one 3rd down to Ayuk, the Ayuk slipped. That was right at Ayuk's chest. If he doesn't slip, he catches the ball, 1st down.
Yeah.
Like, he was making great throws. That touchdown to Ayuk both touchdowns to Ayuk were great throws. The throws to Kittle for touchdowns were great. Like that one where he just like threw it right over to the defender for the touchdown for Kittle. Seeing that, like, he's seeing the field better the last couple games that I've seen him in, really, since he's been with the Niners. I don't know if Greasy's making the big difference in Jimmy's play, and now that they've had a couple of games together to prepare, that Jimmy's playing better or what. But if Jimmy can play like this the rest of the season, I feel pretty good about the Niners' chances. I'm not saying that's going to happen because it's Jimmy and he's inconsistent, but played really good, really back-to-back good games. Played okay against the Chargers, so we've got 3 straight wins, and or not back-to-back. I just say the Rams and then the Cardinals were good, and then the Chargers one was okay. But he's playing better, not turning the ball over. I'm kind of hoping that this is the Greasy effect, and that's why we're seeing this. And Jimmy went 3 games for the first time without an interception, and it just means that he's going to keep playing well. He looks more like he did when he first came to the Niners. In this last game I saw, the only difference is he obviously doesn't take off and run like he used to before the ACL injury, but he definitely looks better. And I like that when he's getting out of the pocket, he's actually making plays. Like, that's when he looks most comfortable, that I've noticed. When he's out of the pocket and can like get his receivers to make plays and get wide open, he looks amazing.
Yeah. I really liked how he stepped up in the pocket too to find Kittle for that touchdown. That was the first time we saw that from Jimmy as well. Now let's go on the other side of the ball, guys. Defense. Let's talk about the defense. And I kind of like the Kevin Givens in this game. He had that 1 sack on Colt McCoy.
Yeah, that was.
Do you think they started out way better than they did last week against the Chargers?
I think they definitely start slow. Takes them a second to get going. They did that big against the Chargers. They even did it, kind of started slow in this game. But really, what I'm going to give the credit to for this.
What's going on, Dave?
What's up, Dave?
Looks like
They're completely
Oh, there we go.
You're back now. You're frozen.
You're frozen.
Oh, no, he's frozen. He probably got to get into the house. I think he parked, and probably what happens is when your phone goes from just regular internet to Wi-Fi, it trips out and it freezes, and then you got to get it good. But now you're good.
I just pulled into my house, but I'm going to stay in the car.
There you go. Now you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would say D'Amico Ryans deserves a lot of credit because his ability to adjust the last 3 games is been fantastic. It's almost like that ass whooping he took from Andy Reid, who exposed him, woke him up, and he's been much better since that ass beating his defense took. Mm-hmm. It's almost like he needed that to adjust his defense. And the fact that we're winning games and defense is playing good without our defensive line being that great at the moment makes me feel good that when we finally do get Armstead back, this D-line is going to be a lot better. Like, I know Kinlaw probably not coming back, but if Armstead can come back, it's gonna substantially help our defense.
Yeah, his 6'7" frame and his enormous wingspan definitely will help with those runs up the middle. You got to remember when a guy's got long arms like that, and he can get you off your spot for just that second. It gives another guy just that second to get in and make the tackle. I thought the defense played fantastic. Another second half shutout, 3 weeks in a row. We want to keep that rolling when we go in here and play the Aints. I love, shout out. I love my mama. I know she be talking shit, but mom, when it comes to us playing games against each other, whether in any sport, it's war. There's no love there, and it goes right back to love after that. But I mean, to be honest with you, for me, I'm more worried about the Saints' defense than I am their offense, because their offense has just been sus all year long. And I'm going to try to get a guest. There's somebody on Twitter that I follow, and she's a woman, and believe me, she knows her Saints inside and motherfucking out. I've been in several spaces with her, so I'm gonna see if she's willing to come on camera and hang out with your boy, and do that. Of course, gotta let the wife know, that I'm interviewing with a woman. I don't need them kind of problems in my house. I'm gonna see my black ass for a long time if I don't say nothing.
We'll see you on the news.
Yeah, right.
I'm dead. Pissed his wife off.
Let the ass go no too.
Oh shit.
Hey, he said it on the show. He said that it happened. Mm-hmm. Yep.
He did.
The thing is, they'll come and they'll look at the show, and then they'll go on every. Chris is gonna be like, I don't want to die either, so I don't know shit. Okay. He said
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. No, I'm at home with my woman. I don't know I live in Utah. I don't know nothing about you, motherfucker. I don't know shit. But, I mean, of course, I'm just joking. My wife is always good whenever I tell her ahead of time. I always let her know, just respect. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect the woman. But defense played fantastic. 3 sacks, 2 interceptions. Like, that's what you need out of your defense on a night in, night out situation. And I don't care what anybody says. If you take your ass down to Mexico, you might as well just be wearing Niner shit. We took the fuck over. All I heard was boos when anything Cardinals happened. Yep. Anything. When they came out the tunnel, boos. When they scored, boos. Like when we play, bro, like Breezy just said it on his show not too long ago. Defense was chanted before we even snapped the fucking ball.
I saw that. I heard it, and I was like, okay. Dude, that stadium was so loud.
Hey, the Mexicano and down there, man, they love us, bro. They do.
It was like another.
The players were saying that the reception they got at the hotel was insane. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm pretty sure there was a lot going on in the hotel. For those single players out there. You go out there. You get you some tacos and get some tacos. But either way. That was a fantastic reception for us, man. And it looks great. And to be honest with you, the only thing that I would have done different if I was the players and if I was Kyle, I would have showcased Alfredo a little bit more just to give people a little bit more hope. I would have honestly activated him and told one of my guys that's normally active, hey, look, man, we probably going to whoop their ass, all right? We looking to get in here. Let the kid get a little burn. And at the end of the game, what do? We put in Purdy, we put in Mason, we put in the backups because we had the game well in hand. We literally beat them into submission, people. Let me explain something to you. Cole still played that motherfucking game. He was fine. They said, no, the game's out of hand. Sit your ass down. We might need you next week. And you know what else we did earlier in the season? We got Matt Rule fucking fired for whooping his ass. So if you think about it, the 49ers automatically are kicking ass. We got a motherfucker fired. We sitting motherfuckers down. The only team that we played this year where I felt like we just definitely didn't have a chance to win and they came in and kicked us in the teeth was the Chiefs. This is literally it.
But we were the most injured of the season against them.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think
a healthy Niners team gives it to the Chiefs, I think.
And for me, the only other game I see on our motherfucking schedule right now that bothers me is Miami.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
The only reason it bothers me, I know a lot of people say
Niners.
Well, against his disciples. He does. I mean, he bitches Sean McVay every time. Sean, I don't know. I feel bad for Sean McVay. He got him in that one moment where he needed to, so he could say, Kyle kicks my ass every time. But when it really counted, I got that motherfucker. But the issue is, we're 4-0 the division.
Mm-hmm.
And if we win out our division and we wind up in a tie with anyone, we don't give a fuck. We got the division.
What makes me feel good is we only need 4 more wins to make the playoffs. 10 wins, we're making the playoffs with 10 wins.
Mm-hmm.
We're at 6. We need 4 more. I like our chances against the Saints. I really don't feel. I don't really not really worried about the Saints. I feel like we can do another game where we shut out a team again in the second half. So I like our chances of being 7-4 going into the Miami game. I know the Miami games are more of a toss-up. I don't know how that's going to go. But even so, like if we can, between Miami and Tampa Bay, we can pull one of those out of the two, I feel really good about finishing with 10 wins.
Yeah, I definitely think that we can at least pull off 10 wins at a minimum. And who knows, that Miami game might be a surprise for me. They may come in and he may know everything that Mike is going to do. But, like I said, it's a situation where it's the offense for Miami that scares me, not necessarily their defense. I don't like the fact that they added Bradley Chubb because that's another defensive weapon for them. But to be honest with you, when you come down to it, you got better things to go on, as far as the defense. They're not as good as we are. They're nowhere near as stout as we are. They don't have the depth in the rotation that we do. And we seem to be doing very well. So we got to worry about Waddle. We got to worry about Reek. We got to worry about Heem, Jeff. I mean, that's literally partially 49ers fucking Miami.
Yeah.
We still got River Craycraft ass out there.
I think it's going to be a good game, but it benefits us that it's at home.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
We have a lot of home games coming up too.
We're pretty much at home for the next couple of weeks. I mean, we were at home on Monday night any fucking way because I'm telling you, people don't understand. Like, I know that everyone says that, the Cowboys are America's team and all that other shit, and that they have a really big fan base worldwide. You know what I'm noticing? We got one too. We're everywhere. Because I can tell you right now, that stadium was rocking like nobody's business. And we had a great time down there, man. And me personally, hell, shit, if I could have went to Mexico City, man, if I would have known, I knew this game was going to happen. My issue was I just didn't have the time to properly plan. Because I kid you not, bro, I'd have took my mother-in-law, my wife, my father-in-law. We'd have went down to Durango, hung out there. I'd have drove my ass up to Mexico City, and I'd have been at the game going ape shit. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been badass.
Yeah, because that's those are certain things that you can do when you got family that's out there and I mean, I haven't had the opportunity to meet some of these people, but shit, from everything that I hear, they already love me, so I'm good. And all I got to do is go there and eat free food all the fucking time. In a Mexican household, you'll never starve.
Oh no,
you know that.
Ever.
Yeah, burritos, tacos,
everything, bro. Like you got the whole nine, man. Shit. And I'm that dude. I'll go in there, man, and be glad. Look, just don't give me any pork, and we solid. That's all.
No pork.
Nah, man, I don't eat no pork, man. I ain't ate no pig since it's been a while, bro. I have not eaten actual pork meat in forever. Like byproducts and shit, I'm not that dude. But as far as actual like a pork chop or ham or anything, I don't eat. Nope.
Your mom didn't slap you told her that or what?
No. It was a choice. She understood it. She actually respected it.
Your mom is from the South. Do they eat a lot of pork?
They do. But the thing is what I'm saying? The main issue for me, man, is late night Discovery Channel will fuck you up. It's the worst.
Stop watching that shit.
I believe it was a long fucking time ago. Long time ago. But I'm not gonna go into that because I've got like 5 minutes, but
pork's my number one, Deon. So I'm just like, bro.
All right. Hey, I don't knock nobody who does their thing, and I don't tell nobody to cater to my needs whenever I go to someone else's home. That's what you cooking, by all means, do your thing. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Beto.
Yeah, my boy Beto.
Niners, Beto.
Hey, I I know you guys said you were busy, but make sure you check because we're going live on his channel tonight to do the last man standing picks.
Okay.
Okay.
Um, so if you guys want, join in the chat or whatever, or I'll see if Beto will send out a link if you guys want to join if you're free.
I might be able to join. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I might.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna double check. I might be able to slide through because I do have to cook some things for Thanksgivings, but I'll probably just be doing that tomorrow, so I might be able to slide through and figure it
All
out.
right, for sure. Yeah, just let me know. We always have fun on the show. I give Beto a hard time.
Hey, man, Beto's cool, man.
Hey,
That's my.
Yeah.
hopefully
And
we
he's
can meet
a lot in his life, man. Shout out to that dude. He's overcome a whole lot of shit, man. And that's one of the things. He's definitely a very big inspiration.
Hey, maybe we can all meet up with him when we're down there for the.
Oh, that Tampa Bay game, yeah, yeah.
hmm Yeah, I just found out that Real Talk Niner Talk's gonna be here for the Dolphins game.
Oh,
Bro,
sweet.
and Breezy been trying to get me to go to that Dolphins game, and I'm like, I want to, but the timing is just
Well,
horrible.
I know,
I hope.
It's a lot to do. Because if I go to the Dolphins game, I got to cancel the Tampa Bay game.
Hopefully,
right?
hopefully the Tampa Bay game we can actually get some better tickets like right before because I want to actually go to the game.
Yeah. It's either that or I can fucking, you know what I'm saying, or I wind up in a situation where I just take a week off work and Brandon gets tired of me kicking it at his fucking house the whole time. And just stay for 2 weeks. They be like, damn, D, you ain't coming back to work? No, not right now.
Staying in the Bay.
And in the Bay, motherfucker. Can you
Hey,
transfer? I ain't gonna lie. I look. Hey, can you transfer my job? I'll go back. If I could, if I had the money, believe me, my ass would be in Cali, man. I like Arizona. It's nice, but
I miss it too, man. I miss it too.
nothing like home,
So
man.
much.
For Mariah's question, we're going on, I believe, at 7 o'clock tonight, Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, 7 PST, so that's 10 on the east. That's
Yeah.
8 where you at, because you in Vegas. That's
Yeah.
where I'm gonna be for New Year's. So I'm gonna be out there with Mariah and Taryn, because my sister live out in Vegas. So I'm going to her house for New Year's. So I'm gonna be hanging with Mariah and Taryn out there to be able to hang out with them for their little thing for the game for Vegas. I'm not going to that game because they are absolutely out of their fucking mind if they think I'm paying $1,000 to go into a fucking
That's gonna
stadium.
be
My ass.
Dion. That's gonna be a home game for the Niners too, dude.
It might be, bro. It might be. But I don't want to go to that game anyway because I'm gonna tell you right now, even as old as I am, Raider fans just piss me off.
The only place I
Raider fans is just they hit the button and I don't I want to remain calm and be
Bro,
peaceful. I don't want to wind up having to get into some smoke. It's not to say that I can't handle my motherfucking self because I can, but I'm not looking for that type of energy. I want to be on positivity.
The toughest road game for us to play in the playoffs would be Philly because they're going to come out and it'll be hard for us to get tickets, like our fans.
Facts. Philly gonna be a game, but I'm not worried about Philly though. I'm not worried about it. I think these last couple of weeks, man, they've been getting exposed. Teams have been figuring them out, and I ain't worried about Ndamukong Suh. But I got to get up out of here, y'all. Keep going. Yes, appreciate everybody. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Nothing but love. Stay up. Stay faithful. And I'm out of here. I'll see y'all later.
All right. See you, Dion.
Peace, Dion.
All right. So back to us. Let's finish this up. We'll do a little quick one, a couple more minutes. So going into next week's game against the Saints, do you see the momentum keep going?
Jimmy plays well against the Saints too, so or at least he has. So I'm gonna go with last time he played him, it was one of his best games. Maybe we'll see another one. The Saints don't really scare me. They're not very good. Their offense is not very good, especially with our defense. And I think we'll be able to move the ball against their defense. I know they have a pretty decent defense, but I think we'll be able to move the ball.
I agree.
Kyle's starting to figure out how to use these guys a little bit better. And Jimmy's starting to realize to look for Ayuk in the red zone. So that's our red zone going to get a little bit better, I think, the more Jimmy knows who to look for first.
Yeah, and I like that backhand run for Debo
Mhm.
when he scored
Yeah,
that touchdown. That was
that
a
was
nice
nice.
play.
That was a nice play.
That was very nice.
So,
Um, yeah, but let me get um your last thoughts before we end it here, man.
um,
Anything that's on your mind?
just everything was good this game. Everything that we wanted to go right went right. We were saying in the last time we need to see this team put up points because of how many players we got on this team, and we saw something from every single one of our guys.
Mm-hmm.
Kittle with 2 touchdowns, Debo with a touchdown, Ayuk with 2 touchdowns, and McCaffrey with coming in clutch on third down multiple times. Whether it was running the ball in the slot, whatever it was, he was just good. Jimmy finding his finding the running back in the freaking flat every time he was under pressure. You know,
Mm-hmm.
um, just throwing the ball well. Everything that could go right went right. So I'm hoping that it continues that way.
Yeah, same. I agree. Uh, Steer it into the right direction, and we can
Mhm.
finish the
I just want to
season.
see some consistency with that offense
Mm-hmm.
weeks in a
No
row.
more, no more conservative Kyle.
No, I want to see some. I want to see some dogs on that offense. I want to see another game where we put up over 30 points again, and then I will feel
Yeah,
pretty good.
yeah, same. I agree for sure. If it's this game against the Saints, I'd be happy, especially
Oh,
at
and
home.
yeah, if we can beat down the Saints, I feel really confident going into that Miami game, which is going to be a lot tougher.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be
So,
interesting to see for sure. Freaking bet though. I have a GoFundMe account to raise enough money to get back to the United States. I was deported during the game and I need help. Yeah. Fucking bet though, man.
oh, dude.
I can't with this kid. No mom miss me whole. Anyways, all right. Well, we're gonna get out of here. It was a little short one, but we wanted to, at least do a show and go over the game.
Yep.
But for those of you still watching in the chat, I hope you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving tomorrow. Enjoy it with your family. Be thankful for everything, and we're thankful for the faithful tuning in to us every time we're live and getting some fans around. So um, once again, happy Thanksgiving, guys. And Christian, got any last words?
Just happy Thanksgiving, guys. Have a good one. Um, and let's go Niners.
Yes, sir. And until next time, guys, go Niners.
Go
Peace.
Niners.